So what would it be this week without obviously having an evolution? We've got a fair amount, and also we've got a Ballon d'Or winner, Bonmati. This one is going to be celebrating Bonmati's Ballon d'Or by boosting attributes and weak foot, embodying her excellence and flair on the pitch. Receive technical plus if your player doesn't already own a playstyle plus. So what happens here? Oh. If you need coins in FC25, LootBar.gg has you covered. They are the cheapest trading platform on the game, 8 to 10% cheaper than any others, 8% off if you use the code JT11 at the end at checkout, plus you get 5% extra on coins. With the fastest delivery system going, used by many FC25 creators such as Zorky, Manny Plus, and even pro owners. So if you need any coins, head over to lootbar.gg, make sure JT11's in the promo code, and hopefully you enjoy. Okay, so they can even do that. That's fair enough. So basically, they don't even need you to not have a playstyle plus. That makes definitely some of the evolutions very interesting. So if they already have one, it just doesn't give it them. Fair enough. I don't know if it gives it them in the... I wonder, actually. Let's go and check, because that should be... No, so it's not gold. So they don't give you even like the normal technical on this. Okay, well, I quite like that, to be honest. It does give you a lot more scope on who to choose. So we've got a max 83 overall. We'll go to 86, 90 max pace. We get the 86 on the defending. We then get 78 physical, 7 playstyles max, and 1 playstyle plus max. So we got 3 matches, rush rivals. Just Russian rivals, no squad battles, winning free and then playing free. Then we've got the exact same, winning 2, playing free, and then assist 5 goals with your Evo, win 4 matches by 2 goals, and play 5 matches in general. Okay, so we get a 2-star weak foot upgrade up to 4, pinged pass, technical if we haven't got it, plus defending maximum is 78, maximum 85 shooting, 81 pace maximum. Okay, 88 dribbling and the defending 78 we already know, and 78 physical as well. Skill move goes up by 1, maximum to 4, passing's maximum 84, and 88 dribbling, which I think we already know. In terms of players that we've got then, so most of the players are going to be pretty much done on the pace really though. Like what upgrades do we even have? So we've got 88, 85, 84, 88, 42, 68. 88, 82, 84, I mean, yeah, okay, it's got a little bit of an upgrade there. So what about like someone like Gavi? 81, 73, 84, 88, 73. I mean, it's definitely not the worst upgrade. I mean, 90k, again, they've gone with that stupid metric of... They've got one above it in no pressure for 100,000 coins, but 1,100 points. Then we've got 90k for 1,200 points, and then 70k for 900. I mean, and 50k for 900 as well. I think they just slap a points total on and they don't even look at it, to be honest. I wonder what is the lowest we can go then in rating, because I'm assuming so someone like Kolo Muani, I mean, it's not bad. The only problem I have is I'm personally just not a big fan of Technical Plus, if I'm being brutally honest with it. I think it's okay and it gets a bit of a job done, but it's not really going to be my personal favourite in this. So let's go and have a look over on Footbin then, because we have got obviously the Centurions team. We've got the Ballon d'Or team as well. Just unbelievable in cards there. If this is like prior team of the year, I am very interested to see what they go with there. So we've got Van Nistelrooy, Crespo, Beckham. It's got quite a few decent ones. Obviously, we've got the likes of Bonmati. So obviously, we're looking more towards this. So you can kind of see like pace-wise, 81, it makes sense. Obviously, some totals are a little bit higher, which is nice. So let's go into it and see who's our favourites. I doubt we've got any popular just yet. But we get a maximum of 86 overall, but it goes up to a +8. So that would mean 78s can go all the way up to 86. Again, whether they're going to be worth it or not is going to be the big question, to be fair. So in terms of the top players, I don't even know what I'm actually looking for in player type, because normally you get a kind of like a grasp of where this player should be. I'm not a big fan of Technical Plus, so it doesn't really matter. I'm thinking with all of these stat upgrades, I'm thinking more centre-mid. Very much Bonmati, which is obviously what it's trying to emulate anyway. So I would probably go with more of a centre-mid if I'm being honest, especially with the 81 pace. That's not going to be enough for a winger that say, if they've already got like, say they've got 78, 79, most wingers have higher anyway. I think it would be better to go somewhere there. We've got, obviously here, we've got a lot of centre mids we could go with. Obviously Douglas Luiz being another one. Just interested to see what they actually go with. So 72, 85, 85, 89, 78, 78. So we do get 6, 7, 9, 3, 2. It's not awful. I think it's going to definitely be a better shout for a little bit more pace on the original card. That's definitely going to be more of your kind of better base value stat card for me. So we go again and we'll just try and limit who we click here. Well, why does it change language? Have I clicked something wrong or something? I don't know. But it's, yeah, it says com, not cam. In terms of anybody else then, let's have a look at who we've got in the lower category, because I feel like that's where it's going to be a little bit better. Obviously, you'd be looking more centre mid, I'd say. Kind of more cam rather than DM at this point. Again, we've got a big fan favourite of the channel. There is obviously a lot of people that can go into Hey Jude as well. So you've got to be interested to see where you can actually put him. This one's going to go, yeah, intro to stat limit and then into it. But in terms of the upgrade for him, then we get 17445. Again, it's not the worst you could go with. Obviously, making him into centre mid, he's going to be an 87. This is kind of the problem we're in. We're at this like level where we're getting a lot of midfielder evolutions, but they're not really going anywhere. Like they're kind of just sitting straight in the middle. Some of them have been better than others. Obviously, when we look at quite a lot of these upgrades, there's been some decent ones, like especially the Bon Pastor. They're going for specific players. I think Hey Jude is great for a lower tier card as well. Le Blues, beautiful one. Even the team of the year, team of the week one, I think it's fantastic for something like the power shot, which we know is quite overpowered in some aspects because of just how it is worked at the moment. Then we've obviously got the likes of incisive deep line playmaker. There's a lot of centre mid ones that I'm just thinking, it depends on who we've put in already, because half of these players we can't actually utilize anyway, because if we've already done a Douglas Luiz in something, we've done a Reyners in something else, a Benesa, then that's kind of stuck with that card. You have to discard them to put them back in, which is slightly a bit annoying. Again, you could go for someone in more of a striking area if you really wanted to. I personally wouldn't. There is no limit on what position you actually do, but when you look at kind of going in for a centre-back, for instance, it's really just not going to be worth it in the slightest. Like, we've already got a better one for Varane. Not by much, to be fair. Free pace and forward defending, but realistically, it is not going to be the one that we're going to utilise in this. If we was to go for him, though, 87, 90, it's not the worst it could be. It's just most definitely not the best either. Popular players, ooh. Can we go with him there? Oh, he's 81, of course he is. Okay, so that doesn't work. So you don't actually get, I wonder if I've got it on, if I got him in the club, because obviously with that, that's going on the basis that we do get the double. If you was, I can't even click him, to be fair. So if you was to obviously try that, you only get the one anyway. So it would have been really cool to have double, but they didn't break that just yet. We already saw that once. Obviously as well, if you are looking potentially for a double upgrade, so if I go over here, you'll be able to see if I go special there and Man U, we do have ourselves Garnacho that could go into this. And for instance, he can go in and go up to the 86, have the bigger upgrade. Now, unfortunately, after I did get this Garnacho, we did unfortunately get his lovely road to the knockout. So he's not going to be utilized, but you do have other evolution cards that you could put into this as well if you really, really wanted to. Again, going back into it, what other players? I saw Endrick as well. A lot of these kind of assumptions are going to be down to this double playstyle plus. It isn't going to work, unfortunately. That is just what Futbin will have done to start with until they realised like the algorithm base to be able to change it. We then got Gakpo. I think he's always a shout, especially with the fact that he doesn't have any other cards as of yet. So we are waiting for him still. We've got a bit of Wilson going from an inform. Again, not terrible. 90 pace already. Does get a bit more on that dribbling, which is nice. You could again go with something like the finisher just to max out everything. He's going to be a 90 overall on the left wing and right wing. Again, not terrible whatsoever. Even if we went for a Hunter, say for instance, you could go ahead and make him 88, but 98 pace, 91 shooting. It's definitely getting to the point where some of the cards are going to definitely play a lot better than what they suggest. Obviously, Trossard has an inform that can't be done there, but he'll be an 86. Malin's going to be a big one. Nuno Mendes, I probably wouldn't. I'm thinking more winger or centre mid, if anything. Obviously, we've already looked at Gavi. Pellegrini, not feeling as much. We got Carrasco, Trippier, a lot of right backs. You're going to see a lot of names more so than anything in this, to be fair. Garnacho obviously being there. Bailey's always going to be a fantastic shout. João Felix. I wonder if you could have put him in. Yeah, I was going to say, you could have put him into a double here. Going from the Ultimate Edition into this. It's a nice upgrade. It's very cam orientated. If you wanted to go with a Hunter, 93, 91. If you wanted more of a finisher, 92, 93. Loads and loads of different options that we can go with them sorts of players that have already been into an evolution. So that's the nice thing of having a Playstyle Plus already. Being able to just like get rid of it and just still put him in. That's a big dub. I think that's a really good place to go with this evolution. The only thing left now really for the evolution kind of standpoint at the moment is being able to put two in at once. To be able to do two of the evolutions at once. That is kind of all we're missing at the moment. Jackson's obviously up there as well. He's obviously got himself an inform that I can imagine can go into this as well. Can go into a fair few things. So hopefully if you've done this one into the full power, you won't then miss out on this one. So there's a potential there. You could really turn him into quite a all-round sort of striker. 88 on that dribbling, 90, 95. Makes him into a 91 overall striker. Them links, if you've not already put these evolutions in, it's definitely not the worst thing you can get away with, to be honest. But then I'd say overall, it is going to depend on what evolutions you have done and are still yet to do as well. Because like we saw there, there's a lot you can link together. Xavi Simons, another great one, obviously is going to have cards in the future, so do them at your own peril, to be honest. But 90k isn't the worst that you could do. I think at the minute with coins, it's not going to be terrible to try and win them back. Pulisic does have a card already, and I think just Malin now has an 89 that you will get for free, so I probably wouldn't even bother with him, to be honest. So I think there is just only a few that you probably actually go with, other than maybe linking another evolution to it. Fred obviously is going to be one there, and as we go all the way down, you've obviously got the likes of Elise, you've obviously got Madueke, and Ince, love it. Ansu Fati, Taylor, Gabriel, Wan-Bissaka. Oh, love it. He's always about. I absolutely love him. But I would say, personally looking, Rashford's not a bad option if you've obviously already put him into one. He can go up again, but I'm thinking you'd have to have put him into a specific evolution because he might be too high rated, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'll have to have a look, but we've got we've got an 85 one. So this one pretty much would have just had, oh, okay, it was just from gold. Of course, he's got the power shot already. So that, again, is going to be one that you could look at later on down the line. I don't know if I've got any other evolutions that could go in. Let's have a look at evolutions. Got a lot of 84s. We have got an Endrick that probably would be my choice, to be honest. Again, when we just show you Endrick, just so you can see that he won't get the double Playstyle Plus. And if he does, then obviously do it quickly because they're not meant to. But as you can see, he's only going to get the one, unfortunately. I probably will end up doing this one, to be honest, as it's the next step for him. Let me know down below who you're going to go with, though. Have you got any chains that you are doing? Make sure you like and subscribe on this, and I'll catch you for the next one. Peace.